What is going on, guys? It's your boy, Kawaii Pie, and today I just want to go on a quick rant talking about Ultra Instinct in Dragon Ball Super. Uh, I was going to hold off on this topic for a while. I was planning on making an entire video once Dragon Ball Super was over, just kind of analyzing the things I liked and I didn't like, mainly comparing things I liked and didn't like in Dragon Ball Super to things I liked and didn't like in Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball, because I kind of see Dragon Ball Super as an amalgamation of some of the good things and some of the bad things in Dragon Ball Z, and some of the good things and the bad things in Dragon Ball. It seems like an amalgamation of the two in some ways. But since the oven's already hot, I thought I might as well talk about Ultra Instinct. So for me, Ultra Instinct pretty much directly contradicts a lot of the stuff that we've been taught in the Dragon Ball universe, mainly that strategy is a major part of fights. Ultra Instinct completely cuts strategy out of a fight, by turning Goku or Jiren or who's ever using them into a mindless beast that simply reacts. Goku loses his fun, cheerful demeanor when fighting that you see. When he's fucking around with Jiren, at the beginning, he's like, oh, why do you want to be stronger? I want to be stronger too. And, he's always, talking back and forth, with the person he's fighting, no matter what form he's in. And, he has a certain cockiness, not as bad as Vegeta, but, a certain cockiness and bravado that, he believes in himself and he thinks he's good. And, that's always fun to see. You can see that very well when he, fucks off and doesn't want to fight Boo anymore. And you can see that, super overconfident when fighting Cell. I think a lot of people misinterpret that. I think Goku was a lot more surprised by how strong Cell was than a lot of people realize. I do not think that when Korin said, oh, he's way fucking stronger than you, I think Goku was like, oh yeah, fucking bullshit. And when he actually went, he's like, oh fuck. But that's a topic for another time. I just want to talk about, quickly, I do have a couple bullet points. So, with a lot of the other transformations, mainly in DBZ, I'm mainly going to be talking about DBZ right now, is that they all have a certain amount of weight behind them. Goku learned Super Saiyan because of the death of both Vegeta and Krillin, and, it's a major turning point in the story. We hear about the legend of the Super Saiyan from Vegeta. We hear about how Frieza is scared of shit of this legend. He's actually scared, and he, kills Vegeta when he's talking about it. And then you also have this kind of revenge story, of Goku rising up to defeat, Frieza. And then, Super Saiyan 2, aside from being pretty much the most badass transformation in the entire series, it's built up well. The Z fighters are all trying to attain a greater power, in that entire arc, mainly through going into the hyperbolic time chamber. Vegeta, Trunks, Goku, Gohan, they're all constantly training, trying to unlock something greater than Super Saiyan. And we get this kind of shitty rat race that, I don't really like. You have all these, kind of dumb forms, like Super Vegeta and Ultra Trunks, and the masterfully underutilized full power Super Saiyan, which seems to have been completely forgotten in Dragon Ball Super, because I think there's an exact quote where Goku's like, oh, I'm out of energy, I can't go Super Saiyan. And it's like, doesn't Super Saiyan not take any energy? Didn't you, master that? I don't know. I think that's something they just kind of forgot about, but that's not a big deal. But Super Saiyan 3, I think, dropped the ball. Super Saiyan 3 was achieved off camera. It kind of looked a little dumb, and while the transformation was cool, nothing really happened with it. He kind of fought Boo, and then he stopped fighting Boo, and then Gotenks got it out of fucking nowhere, and then he fought Boo, but it didn't really do anything. And, it just kind of got overshadowed by Fusion. Fusion was way cooler, the idea of two strong characters that you really like fusing together and becoming more strong. That's cool as fuck. And also the idea of unlocking your potential, Gohan going, Ultimate or Mystic Gohan, whatever you want to call him. That was cool as fuck. But, just Super Saiyan 3 is a little lame. And then we see a little bit of a return to form, something cool. Because in Battle of the Gods, we had Super Saiyan God. And, you had this entire ceremony. You had this lore behind it. It was like, oh my god, Goku is going to attain the power of a god. That's crazy. And then that just got fucking steamrolled immediately. I think Goku had it for one movie. It was cool as shit. It was like, wow, this is the new best thing. And then, next movie, Super Saiyan Blue is already here. Fuck Super Saiyan God. You'll see it like 2 more times in the entire series. Fuck Super Saiyan God. And what is Super Saiyan Blue? I don't know. He's blue now, and he's strong, and he still has God Ki. What's God Ki? Fuck that. Let's sweep that under the rug. God Ki is not important anymore. That entire thing is, you can't sense God Ki unless you have God Ki yourself. Well, I guess everyone has God Ki now because everyone's sensing everybody else. And I don't know, it's just Super Saiyan Blue is a super lame power-up. You know what other power-ups are lame in Dragon Ball Super? Literally all of them. So, Trunks' power-up against Zamasu, where he randomly goes like Super Saiyan 2 Ultra Mega Sword Buster Blader bullshit. That was fucking stupid. Then we have Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, which, actually, I don't mind that one that bad. That one's pretty cool. They bring back the Kaioken, which, we haven't forgotten about. Remember Kaioken Super Saiyan in, like, the Otherworld tournament? That was cool as shit. And then, what else do we got? We have probably the worst offender in the entire series, which is Vegeta's Limit Breaker. It doesn't have an official name, I don't think. I'm just going to call it Limit Breaker Vegeta. That's fucking stupid. It looks dumb. He barely changes at all. It's not recognizable at all. It's kind of like Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan 2 isn't really recognizable, and that's the main problem with the form. If you just put, someone who's never seen Dragon Ball before, and you showed them Limit Breaker Vegeta right next to Super Saiyan Blue Goku, they would probably just assume it's the same thing. It's just 2 different characters, and they look slightly different. They wouldn't assume this is a whole new elevated form, like you can clearly tell with Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 3. That was a major problem with Super Saiyan 2, but, it's not a big deal. But the form comes out of nowhere, it has no explanation, and Vegeta has this giant badass speech of, I'm fucking, I'm cocky, I'm a prince, I do what the fuck I want, fuck Ultra Instinct, right? And he comes up with this new form, and this new super cool badass form looks lame and is just as strong, but maybe barely stronger than Goku's Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, which he had way back when he fought fucking Toppo in that little mini tournament, fucking 80 episodes ago. So, he really hasn't accomplished anything. And then it's completely blown out of the water by Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct, I think, while not as bad as Vegeta's Limit Breaker in terms of style, it is so much worse when it comes to story. So this, unlike Vegeta's Limit Breaker, is mentioned apparently one time back when Vegeta and Goku were training with Whis, that they use their heads too much when they're fighting, which is fucking stupid. And then it comes out of literally nowhere, and there's no training. Goku just gets it from absorbing the Spirit Bomb's power, and it seems like Ultra Instinct cuts Goku and any other character that attains it from any further development. See, what's always cool in other shonen shows is a combination of cool badass powers with unique strategies on how to use them. So, one of the coolest, and I think the coolest use of Goku in the entire tournament is a couple episodes ago. I don't remember exactly when. It's when Goku does that when he throws all of the different Destructo discs and then cuts the floor under Jiren and then teleports above him and then kicks him down. Okay, that would have been a cool as fuck knockout. They should have used that on like Topo or someone else or Dispo or literally anyone. That should have been a knockout because that was cool as shit. And they're just like, oh no, Jiren's just gonna fucking jump on some rocks and get back up. That's fucking a cop-out. That was a cool as shit technique, right? But techniques don't matter. You know, having a good strategy doesn't matter when you can just fucking power up into Ultra Instinct. And Ultra Instinct is lame because it strips Goku of his character. He turns into a mindless fucking screaming monster that just fucking teleports around and fucking, you know, moonwalks, fucking doing a little shimmy to dodge different attacks, and then just throws random punches. And it's just dumb. Like, where do you go? Honestly, what power-up do you have after Ultra Instinct? Because Goku's mind is completely shut out. What, you have him go Super Saiyan while he's in Ultra Instinct? That literally does nothing. That just maybe changes his aura, but it doesn't mean anything if, you know, him going Ultra Instinct strips him of all character. You know, Ultra Instinct seems like a pretty hard cap, you know, where, you know, this is the power that gods desire. You know, Goku, you've reached that. There's nowhere to go. You know, always with Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, fucking Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan Blue, they always left, they never said this is the ultimate power that you can attain. There's nothing really beyond that. You know, where do you go from here? I mean, Goku, how do you make up villains now? How do you possibly make up villains that can beat Ultra Instinct other than some fucking completely contrived bullshit? Like, I guess you could have Goku not be able to go Ultra Instinct even though he's apparently mastered it, which would be fucking stupid. Like, imagine what I view, and like, I don't know where they're gonna go. I hope that they, I don't know, retcon Ultra Instinct out of the series somehow, or they have someone other than Goku take over for these new movies, because, I don't know, I think Ultra Instinct was a really bad step for the series. I think it was badly implemented. I don't like it at all. I don't think it works. That's my honest opinion. If you guys have any other ideas, I'd love to hear them in the comments. This is just me kind of rambling on about why I don't like this, stupid new fucking power set. And that's basically it. So, I'll see you guys next time.